Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing some news for Ninjago Dragons Rising just in general, and every bit of news here involves the Forbidden 5. So I figured why not just collectively talk about all of this news in one video here. And I'm very curious to see the reactions towards the second bit of news that we have here, because I feel like that will be fairly controversial in terms of the Ninjago fan base. But let's start with a non-controversial news drop here surrounding the Forbidden 5. Someone asks this question to Ninjago series head writer Doc Wyatt over on Blue Sky. We know that Noct and Rox killed the matriarch of the Fallen Leaves, the patriarch of the Northern Spiral, and the matriarch of the Mountain Dragons. These dragons are the archdragons of Rontu, Egalt, and Ryu's tribes. Did the Forbidden 5 do this on purpose as some kind of revenge? To which Doc Wyatt replies with yes. So naturally this adds a lot of context to the mission of the Forbidden 5 in Dragons Rising Season 2 Part 2. More specifically Noct and Rox. I mean, obviously they were trying to collect dragon ivory to open nether space and get the remaining members of the Forbidden 5 out, but in terms of why the Forbidden 5 chose those archdragons specifically, well, it was just an act of petty revenge against Rontu, Egalt, and Ryu's tribes, naturally for the defeat that they suffered at the hands of these specific dragons in the past. More so Rontu and Egalt, because obviously the Dragon Masters were kind of famous for beating the Forbidden 5, and I guess Ryu had some hand in the Blood Moon ritual not necessarily working out as it should have in Season 2 Part 1, but still this does add more context again to this mission and just goes to show how evil and especially how petty the Forbidden 5 are. And like mentioned in Season 3 Part 1, that's kind of the Forbidden 5's greatest weakness, especially when it comes to Noct. He's all about pettiness and getting revenge. So like I said, I think that's a pretty awesome fact right there, but now let's talk about the other bit of Forbidden 5 news. We actually do have some new posters for the Forbidden 5 coming at us from some type of escape room. I'm not kidding, apparently somewhere out there is a Dragons Rising Forbidden 5 inspired escape room, and there are some promo images like this one right here for said escape room, featuring all 5 of the Forbidden 5 in new stances. We also have a few individual posters as well. The only ones that I could find are individual posters for Rox and Drix of the Forbidden 5. The reason why these are kind of controversial, though, is the matter of the backgrounds potentially being AI generated images. I think it's more obvious with the ones of Rox and Drix, especially Drix's, where the background does appear to be a little bit AI generated, at least in my opinion. Again, not saying any of these backgrounds are specifically AI generated, however, I do have my suspicions, and we do know that LEGO as a company has been kind of infamous for using AI generated imagery in the past, especially when it comes to Ninjago. Again, this could be the fault of the escape room, for sure. Maybe they made these posters, maybe LEGO did it, who knows. Of course, the renders are not. Obviously, the Forbidden 5 renders are perfectly fine, but again, in terms of the backgrounds, a little questionable, so there's definitely some controversy there, I will say. Especially since, again, LEGO had previously denounced AI generated imagery, and after getting caught using it themselves, they were like, no, we're not going to use it anymore. Well, then, you know, what's the case with these posters? But again, leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Not saying these are AI generated backgrounds, but they kind of look like they are, so leave all of your thoughts and opinions down below. Like I said, that's probably going to be one of the more controversial bits of news that we've seen in a minute here for Ninjago. But with that being said, everyone, that's going to pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Like I said, just a couple bits of Forbidden 5 news that I figured we could talk about collectively in one video. Leave all of your thoughts down below, and I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.